What's going on, guys? This is XQ420 here. Y'all already know how I get down when I come around, but if it's your first time to the channel, don't hesitate. Hit that subscribe button. We keep things right. We keep it tight. We keep the toaster on us. I'm going to go ahead and dive into today's video. Texas and Mississippi as well, they are dropping all their COVID restrictions, all the COOF restrictions. They dropping them. They're opening all business at 100%. And they're also ending their statewide mask mandate. So they're not mandating any business require you to wear a mask. You're being able to open up your business at 100% capacity, not 25, not 50, not 75%, not 99.999%, but the full 100%, which you know your boy likes to keep it 100. That's what I bring to the table. So this is a good step, but I'm not going to give Governor Abbott and other folks who have forced people to lose their business. Let's get serious, okay? Who have forced people to lose their livelihoods, lose their businesses that they worked so hard for. And I know what people are going to say. Well, we did it in the name of saving lives. Damn it. Can you show me on a sheet of paper that we actually saved anybody? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know. Nobody has a clue. But California still, to this day, right here, this very second, cannot eat inside, quote unquote, legally. They could do it if they got a whole bunch of business owners together and told them to kick rocks. We open up 100%. And if you come around here, we're going to run you off. That's just all there is to it. Don't come around here. All right? But they've had this most stringent, is that what it is? Stringiest. Yeah, something like that. The most strict restrictions. Well, you mess up your words sometimes, but it's all good. The most strict restrictions out there, and yet they got the most deaths. I mean, come on now. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is. What you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that you kind of can't defeat something you can't see? Let me know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, the thing about this is that, this is just more, and I'm gonna have to reload this thing because it messed up. My God, the the thing about this is that you having to use a tyrannical rule of an executive order to overrule a tyrannical rule. So now you're just showing how much of a dictator that you are. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll finally tell you that you can, you can go and live your life freely as a free man or woman on this land that we're supposed to be the USA. You see, what I'm for is 100% freedom. I'm pro freedom, okay? As long as you're not physically hurting anybody, physically, I'm talking about laying hands on somebody, immediate danger, like whooping them, gun, stealing their stuff. I ain't talking about something that we've been doing for years. And when I say years, I mean since time has existed, which is spreading viruses to one another. I like to go ahead, and you know how your boy likes to do. I like to hit the world-o-meter so we can make sure that we're keeping up with current, up-to-date deaths, seeing how everybody's on the death train. Let me just go to it. I want everybody to see what we got here. Okay, guys, so I'm right back at it. Now look at this. I wanna make sure everybody sees this now. Which, hey, I mean, dang, but folks still dying of the flu. I mean, come on now. I thought the flu was completely gone. Maybe it's getting slipped through the cracks. Coroner's catching up on it, but that's neither here nor there. But communicable diseases this year. This is a disease that can be spread from one person to another person and kill them. Communicable. Now, we in the beginning of March, okay? Worldwide, 2 million people have died, okay? Worldwide. Now, all the masking and social distancing and stuff, I felt like that we shouldn't have that many deaths from a communicable disease. I mean, let your boy know. How are people still dying from any communicable disease? I thought the mask worked. I thought social distancing worked. I thought lockdown after lockdown worked. You know what I'm saying? If your first lockdown doesn't succeed, do 3, 4, 5 more. I'm pretty sure one of these will come through eventually. You see, it worked. Oh man, look how good this is. Oh, we're great. It worked. I mean, so I mean, ain't nobody showed me that we have actually spared any life. You know what I'm saying? But I know what we have done. I mean, you've crippled a whole lot of kids' education, which I ain't gonna lie to you. Depending on where you were sending them, maybe this opened eyes up for people in the education system. Maybe they're like, especially in some of these bigger cities. I know probably some of the rural towns are a little bit different, but especially seen in some of your bigger cities, where it's like, man, the teachers ain't for us, man. They ain't out there teaching anything good. They indoctrinating instead of just teaching the facts. Can we stick to the facts when you're in the classroom? So, I mean, hey, I mean, kudos. I mean, thank God. I mean, it took you long enough. I mean, folks are starting to realize this. Like, man, this ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't doing what the scientists told me it was gonna do. This ain't doing what Fauci told me it's gonna do. Somehow people keep catching this, supposedly, and I'm gonna say supposedly, people keep testing positive for it. It ain't nothing really changing. Don't seem like the masks are working, because if the masks were working, it should be knocked out. Robert Redfield said 4 to 6 weeks of some good hard masking, you know what I'm saying? And we be in there. So we went from that to now we don't want you to double mask because it just makes common sense. Well, if it makes so much common sense, why didn't you tell me back in April? Why didn't you tell me in middle March? Bo, double mask, everybody. We need to lie to you then because we were scared y'all were going to buy up the mask. What are you talking about? You want everybody to wear a cloth mask. Make your mind up. You see, you can poke holes in the argument very quickly. It doesn't take you long at all to poke some holes in it. So, this is going to be effective, I think, on March the 10th. Effective next Wednesday. It's next Wednesday, March the 10th. Y'all let me know. Well, I think that's when it is. Because it ain't this Wednesday, it's next Wednesday. Which I don't get, man. What? Man, Abbott, that's what I don't get with folks. Man, go up there and say, man, effective right this very second, man. 100%, no mask, I don't give a shit. Let it ride, bud. Because I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has any scientific evidence that that things would be any worse or any better lockdown or not lockdown. And I know what folks say, well, we got to try to do something. Well, how about we try this, okay? Instead of somebody getting the COVID. Now I want y'all to listen to me on this. When you get the COVID, okay, you go to your physician, your doctor. What do they tell you to take? Okay? Now, there's some smart ones out there. I ain't going to say this is all doctors, but we're going to go for the wide spectrum over U.S. doctors. You go to a facility, you get tested, you test positive. What do those people at the facility tell you to take? I'll wait. Nothing. No, man, go sit in your house for 10 days and we hope you don't die. Go sit in there and just keep getting sicker. I mean, once you're sitting there and you about can't breathe, then we'll come pick you up and put you on a ventilator and finish you off. You see what I'm saying? But that's what it is. That's what they got for me. I'm going to bring the heat. I don't give a shit. But some people don't want to hear it. But I'm the type of guy who's going to bring you the heat because they've lied to you. People like Fauci, Deborah Birx, the Slavitt, Dr. Fingelding, man, they have let people die because they have politicized the use of medicines that we've been using for years and years. Hydroxychloroquine with in combination with erythrozytidine and zinc. Making sure your vitamin D levels are high. Get you some vitamin C in your life. Let's look at ivermectin. Man, the guy in Texas was sitting there telling folks back in April, he's like, man, budesonide has a really good implications of being able to help people. Get early treatment on this. But no, because if we had early treatment, you know what they couldn't do? They couldn't release a damn vaccine. That's what the deal is. Let's get serious, okay? And I'm heated. But this is almost our 5 things that piss me off. Because I'm just that heated about it. So, we got right here Texas. Mississippi's lifted it. You know, I think South Dakota might have closed schools, but I don't think South Dakota ever closed any businesses or anything. I think they're the only ones, if I'm correct, let me know if I'm not correct, but I believe they were the only ones that didn't close any businesses. They've been open the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just like whatever. Now, with more and more people getting vaccinated, especially over 65, man, the thing should be able to let rip. But you know what? They don't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because if we let it go, man, we want to hold on to this tyranny as long as possible. And look, if you in your private business still feel like you need somebody to mask up, then I can't do much about that because it's your private business. But doggone it, I'm just out here just asking people to let people make their own decisions that's best for them. If you feel like you need to wear 3 or 4 masks, then damn it, wear them, okay? There's going to be folks around this joint going to be wearing masks for the rest of their life because they feel like it stop them from getting something, and they be getting all kind of crazy stuff, all that moisture in the mask, bacteria growing. I know they ain't washing it right. Let your boy know, okay? So the vaccinations are rolling out, which supposedly is supposed to help this thing. I'm just going off what they're telling me. I ain't telling nobody to take the jab. I ain't telling nobody not to take the jab. But supposedly this is supposed to give us a boost towards herd immunity, which was a which was a damn blasphemous word about 6 months ago. Herd immunity, sir. Do you know that does not exist? And I mean, all they keep doing is keep talking about a damn variant. Oh, and the variant, get us the variant. But don't, and people can't critically think hard enough. But if it was that easy, just a few variants but it would take out the whole world. We wouldn't be here today. I mean, damn, people, over 99%, well over 99%. I mean, survival rate, and we've crumbled to pieces. So this is a good step, but of course you still gonna have your businesses and stuff. That's gonna be hell bent on making sure you mask up because we're into protecting our employees and others in the building. Man, stop, man. I mean, not when somebody can go in there and shoot you all up. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and stab some folks. How you gonna protect them from that? You know what I'm saying? I just seen today somebody else, a 13-year-old, and went and stabbed somebody at a was it a supermarket? It was a store or something like that. The person like, oh, you're gonna have to wear a mask. You come in here. They got stabbed for their troubles. But I done told folks, man, and it just ain't right. The employer putting you out there on the front street, making you go out there and get in folks' face about a mask, and they ain't got to reap none of the benefits that might come with that. And let me tell you right now, the benefits don't pay well. So right down here at the bottom, and right here was this P-Lan. I guess he's one of the health guys out there. He's a House Speaker. It said with greater access to vaccinations, better treatment options, and decreasing hospitalization rates, Texas approach empowers citizens to exercise personal responsibility about their health in the fight against the COVID. And that's all we ever needed. Just whatever you felt like you needed to do for you and yours, you do it. If you felt like you needed to stay at the house, you could in fact still stay at the house. You ain't got to leave right now. You know what I'm saying? You can die at the house. You can keep getting government money. Maybe they'll give you enough morsels to pay your power bill. Get a nab or two, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? Pay your rent. I mean, and that's your business. But everybody else who wants to get out, hustle, do their thing, continue living your life, because you don't get none of this time back. Every day you're in lockdown is just another wasted day. That's just all there is to it. And I end up ranting on this. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in the comment section below. So we see more and more people in the United States that are finally just getting over the nonsense. Just say, hey, bud, it just is what it is now. Hey, you got to move on. You're going to have to take care of yourself. Get your body in better shape. For me personally, this is what I'm doing. Vitamin D, vitamin C. That is what you need. You do that, I feel like you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you'll be okay. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. Don't overly applaud Abbott because it was a dictator move to say, I'm shutting you down, and then a dictator move to overrule the shutdown when you should have just left it as freedom. If you're about freedom, then in times of peril is when you need to clutch freedom the most, because there's a whole lot of people out there, once they snatch it from you, they're not willing to give it back. So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.